Terrified screams blasted from the backyard Monday afternoon as a coyote launched an aggressive attack. We're told the animal pounced on a 31-year-old housekeeper as she was walking the family dog, leaving open wounds on her shoulder, arm, back, and leg.
That coyote really attacked that woman. That coyote is probably rabid. So everyone in this neighborhood should be careful today.
It happened around 1:20 Monday afternoon here in Woodcliff Lake, New Jersey. The backyard abuts a wooded nature preserve. The homeowners tell me off camera their housekeeper is shaken. She will now have to undergo a month of painful shots for possible rabies.
That coyote stalked that lady.
This next-door neighbor is not taking any chances tonight. He brought a light and golf club to walk his dog.
Very sad. They're great neighbors, and nobody should have to go through this.
The coyote eventually took off, so it can't be tested. The local police have reached out to New Jersey Fish and Wildlife while they caution homeowners not to leave anything edible outside that might tempt the wildlife.
Keep pet food inside, don't leave it outside. Keep your garbage cans locked. Again, clear any kind of heavy brush that's in the area because they like to hide in that. And bird feeders that knock off seed attract small animals, which attract coyotes.
Last month in nearby Saddle River, there were 2 separate coyote attacks on 2 people walking their dogs. All residents now urged to use extra caution outside.
Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam yasha Allah, koholoyimla, Yahweh, H.I.M, Yahweh Shai, H.I.M. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all you H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh. H.I.M, Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yahanan Nawah. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And another one of those Teeth of Wild Beast videos, man. But these scriptures is real. And also, too, as you can see, these are Edomites, in a sense. I'm sure there's some Jake here and there that probably lived through that neighborhood, that sprinkled through there, what I'm saying? It's got a little bit of, a little money or whatever. But Esau, he lives off that fatness of the earth, right? He lives in these types of places. So nature is actually turning on their asses, man. But let me just get the scripture real quick, because Esau, he be living it up. Jake don't really have access to nature like that. You know what I'm saying? It's that's Esau. That's his thing, because he has covered the earth, have pretty much stolen all the damn land. But anyway, let's just get the scriptures in the Apocrypha on this particular hookup. Because them technic shots, man, is no fucking joke. Because if they couldn't find an animal, I can remember having to go through that shit when I was a kid. But this dog had bit me on the leg and shit. And this nigga went and hid the dog. And he went, so they couldn't test the dog for, whether or not it had rabies or not. Which I don't think it did. But they, as a precaution, yeah, man, they'll get down on you. That rabies is no damn joke, though. You know what I'm saying? That had your ass out here really fucked up. Foaming at the mouth, man. But this is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, see? And scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come. They shall not transgress his word. And but yeah, teeth of wild beasts, that's one of those spirits of vengeance that the Lord created to appease his wrath. And I actually seen a dead coyote on the side of the road in a park that I drive through. I was like, damn, that's a fucking coyote. You know what I'm saying? But he was on the side of the road dead. But I can remember maybe about a year back, right here in Detroit, they was on the news and they was telling people, to watch, yourself, don't let your pets out in the yard and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Unsupervised and little stuff like that, because it was packs of coyotes running through Detroit. You know, in the scriptures talks about animals being out of place. Roughly paraphrasing, they would be in places where they're generally not supposed to be, and a lot of that went down with COVID-19. You know, when COVID-19 went down, and the cities was pretty quiet. You know, things. You know, traffic was down. People wasn't really venturing out of the house that much like that no more. And what happened was these animals, they start to just roam. You know, so they started to roam into different areas. Like right now, it's a you know, I see them here and there. I haven't seen them in a while, but it's a pack of damn deer right here in the hood that be running across the street. And I was like, I pulled up one night in front of my house, and I'm like, oh shit, that motherfucker just darted right across the street. You know, right in the hood. You know, I'm like, damn. You know, but I've been seeing them here and there. I haven't seen them in a sec though. But yeah, it's a pack of damn deer. The deer don't be in a you know, in Detroit like that. They be on the outskirts, you know, out in you know, Esau's territories, but they don't be in Detroit like that. But when COVID-19 went down, you started to notice different animals in different places where they normally wouldn't be. Like you've been seeing, it's been bears and shit, you know, like all different kinds of animals, because they was able to roam, like, you know, pretty much overall like they're supposed to be able to do, you know. But Esau, you know, he asphalts and concrete the damn world. You know, he'll tear down a damn forest to build a fucking golf course, and those animals have to go somewhere, you know. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. So you seeing that tiny hat dude, the tiny hat guy, you know, with that name, I think, what was his last name, Goldberg or Goldstein, the tiny hat guy. Like, yeah, I got a flag, you know, with a damn golf club, like he gonna do something, you know. That damn animal get to charging on your ass, man. You gonna be scared shitless first off. But yeah, that's let's see something with that tetanus shot though, because I think you have to take that shit a couple of different times. I'm not sure what kind of medicine they got right now, but I remember that long ass needle. They used to actually stick that damn needle in your fucking stomach, man. You know, long ass needle. Let me see. Let me see. Well, they do have a vaccine for that shit. You know, Esau. Let's see what the symptoms are. Okay, so it says dizziness, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite, or malaise. Psychological, delirium, fear, and hallucinations. Gastrointestinal, nausea and vomiting. Muscular, muscle spasms or paralysis with weak muscles. Sensory, pins and needles or sensitivity to light. Behavioral, aggression or irritability. Yeah, man. Also common, anxiety, brain death, coma, difficulty swallowing, dilated pupil, drooling, excess salivation. You know, basically you slobbing all over your damn self. Headaches, mental confusion, seizures, and stiff neck. Okay, yeah, you can it's a number of animals that you can get that shit from. I know we got some raccoons, you know, raccoons in the hood. I think them squirrels and shit to be having that shit too. Let me see though. Yeah, man, yeah, that's a bad boy. But I was trying to see treatments. Let's go to treatments. So they have treatments consist of preventive measures seeking immediate medical attention after a bite or suspected bite. There is no specific treatment for rabies. Okay, damn. Once symptoms appear, it's nearly always fatal. Shit, I didn't know that. A vaccine can prevent infection. Okay, so medications, they have blood transfusion and antiviral drug. Medical procedure, okay, Milwaukee Protocol. Yeah, I didn't know that you can, you know, the shit is fatal like that. I thought that there's something you can do. What's the best medicine for rabies? Human rabies immune globulin gives you antibodies molecular that fight infection that will destroy the virus near the wound until your body takes over. You shouldn't get it if you've been vaccinated before your exposure. Okay. Said, is 7 days too late for rabies vaccine after a bite? Says no. Okay, all right. I just remember that movie Cujo with that dog. Motherfucker was foaming at the mouth and shit. I mean, that was a long time ago, that damn movie. Back when we was kids and shit. Cujo. Yeah, that was 1983. Hey, that I think that was Stephen King shit. Let's see. Yeah, he wrote the book, but yeah, man, this motherfucker had that shit. He was a big ass dog too. They had that nigga. They trapped him in that car. I haven't seen it in a long time. I can't remember like exactly what it was. You know what it was about. But yeah, that came out in the 1980s. But it was about that dog, man. He has severe goddamn rabies, man. I think he might have got bitten by something else that gave him the rabies. And like, look at this shot right here. Yeah, man. That shit was that was a crazy ass movie. Look at this nigga, man. This the dog that they had playing, and he's looking vicious in that boy too. Whew. I might have to go back and watch this. Anyway, though, yeah, as you can see, though, man, another one, Teeth of Wild Beast, man. That's why you have to be circumspect and actually prayer. I like to always bring that out. 1 Thessalonians 5:17, because you just never know, man. 1 Thessalonians 5:17, pray without ceasing. Can't get around that, man. Pray without ceasing. Ephesians 5:15. Because the Lord is the one that's in control of the beast, man. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Yeah, man, you have to walk circumspectly. She was probably out there on her damn phone or some shit, wasn't looking around, and living in woods, near, I don't know about, I don't mind the woods, but shit, man, you gotta know it's shit like that out there, though. So why would you just walk outside and not, peep your surroundings, so to speak. But that's Esau, though, man. That's Esau with his, that fatness of the earth, that he likes to live in places like that. He has the, supposedly the best parts of the planet to live in, right? But let's get this one with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Deuteronomy 32:39. It says, "See now that I am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So the Lord wanted that to happen, man. The Lord is in control of animal behavior, man. And this planet, man, needs a break from you damn Edomites, because you enslave every damn thing. You got zoos all over the world where the damn animals are depressed. The damn animals can't have a place to live because you're constantly cutting down their forestry. And building your stupid ass, condos and whatever the hell else that's how Esau gets down, man. Esau will take a whole fucking forest away out of the you would never even knew that it was there before. This is what this man does, man. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Hey, man, walk circumspectly, because these animals are out here. But again, like I said, this was like last week. But a week before, I guess animal control or somebody probably came through there and got his ass off the side of the road. But I haven't seen it, because I know it was down. I seen it for just one day. I was kind of back and forth. But I guess they probably came through to just to keep people from being fucking in shock and afraid. And it was right, because his neighborhoods is right, on both sides of where I saw that shit at, man. So yeah, man, it's coyotes, man, in the hood now. So yeah, we had to be very careful and very circumspect. You know what I'm saying? And just prayer, man. We have to continue on praying, man, to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for his protection and safety, man. Because overall, it's him that's sending those spirits of vengeance. He created them. So with that, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashal and the Bubble Ball.